Good morning, big sellers. Oh, I can't even tell you how much I have missed you guys. I feel like it's been forever since I have sat in this office, since I've sat in this chair, since I've been able to connect with all of you. It is just, I think it's been way too long. And I have so much to talk to you guys about today. So I'm probably going to be moving super fast because 15 minutes, I'm a respecter of time. I'm going to wait for a couple more of you to get on here because I got a lot of hell yeses this morning that you guys were going to be on and you were going to participate. So first of all, I would be remiss if I did not thank my two very good friends, Kendrick Shope and Ken Walls, for jumping in and doing the show for me. As much as I love Cancun, it does bring its own set of technical difficulties when it comes to having internet. And so, oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see all of y'all today. And I'm not even going to call y'all out yet. I'm going to do that in a little while because I've got so much to tell you guys. Ken kind of let the cat out of the bag a little bit yesterday, but I am great with it. So as I sat on a beach with very limited internet access, I sat and I planned out my fierce 2019. And I really broke down because I think you guys have seen, like, I've been on the road. I was on the road 41 weeks. Well, it will be 41 weeks by the end of this year. That's a lot of time on the road. That's a lot of speaking. That's a lot of consulting. And I'm so grateful for it. But 2019 is going to be different. 2019 is going to be the year that Lisa Copeland scales. And I'm going to do a lot more of scaling. I have to, so I've started to build out a team that can go out and do some of the work for me. But some of the biggest decisions I made, I look back I'm like, why did I start Big Sellers? Okay. Everybody starts a group for a reason. And let's just call it, ladies and gentlemen, it's to sell something. Okay. It just is. But mine what really was a little bit different. I wanted to be able to create content, to be able to pour into people that are entrepreneurs, CEOs, sales managers, salespeople, whatever it is. Because my superpower is that I'm a sales expert. I go in and I train car dealerships, I train car manufacturers, I teach people, I train companies like Dell Computer. I teach their sales organizations how to get unstuck. And how did I come up with Fierce? I'm going somewhere with this that leads into it for you guys, I promise you. I came up with Fierce is because if somebody was going to define my sales style, to define my negotiation style, to define how I'm going to handle a problem head on, I'm fierce. The R in fierce is for relentless, and I am relentless. And let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, I have danced with the devil. I have negotiated with some of the meanest, dirtiest people you've ever want to meet in your life. I have put together huge contracts. I've sat on the board of public companies. What you see on social media is Lisa, but what you see in the boardroom is something totally different. I'm tough, and that's what I teach people how to do. I teach them how to grow that tough skin. I teach them how to understand what it is they're really looking for and then how to go get it. Okay, I'm lining that up to tell you this. I have made the decision, number one, that I'm going to start. So let me back up. So I want to be able to do business with all of you. And if I can't do business with you, just because I may not need what you're selling, I either want to represent your product, me and my team, which I'll talk about that in a minute, that would be an automotive based product, or I want to be able to refer you to people that can do business with you. I want this to be a group of connection, not a bunch of memes and not a bunch of like, oh, hey, have a great day. I want you to come into this group and I want you to absolutely go in and walk away and go, damn, that's exactly what I needed today. I'm going in to ask for promotion. I have an idea. I want to start a company and I saw something in Big Sellers, or I listened to Lisa's show this morning, or Lisa had somebody on that absolutely gave me the tools I needed to succeed. You see, that is my superpower. I like to bring people along for the ride. I'm not selfish. The world, there's so much out there for all of us to be had, but so many of you have been so loyal to me, and I want to take you along for the ride. I've got a Rolodex like there is no other. I have over 100,000 people on social media between all of my channels. I've got a huge email list. I've got a team now that's handling that. If you guys are getting my Friday emails, well, they're about to change. So starting on Wednesday, let me put this up because Ken Walls showed me how to do it last night. Starting on Wednesday, I am going to every Wednesday, and guys, I may do it more often than that. We just have to see. Hold on, I got to find here. God, Ken got me all set up, and then I can screw it up. Here we go. Boom and boom. Starting on Wednesday, I am going to have a big sellers spotlight. Now, that means so you have to go to lisacopeland.com/spotlight. It's up there on the screen. Do you not love Ken Walls? Do you not love this guy for getting me set up like he does? Anyways, and you apply. And I'm going to put the power of Lisa Copeland behind your business or your brand. You have to apply. Please don't send me private messages because I can't handle it right now. I won't lie to you. And I want to be able to put the power of my social media, my email lists, my Rolodex. If you're picked on that Wednesday, for me, you're going to come on the show and you'll see on the application, you're going to tell us about your business, but more importantly, you're going to tell us what you need from this tribe. You see, every one of us needs something from this tribe. I have stuff that I want you guys to buy from me eventually. I want to pick up 5 new coaching clients because their contracts are up. That's up on my website now. Thank you, Ken Walls, again. I am his biggest fan. I will not lie. And I want to do business with you. Let's just say that, your daughter's selling Girl Scout cookies. I'd rather buy them from one of your daughters than from somebody I don't know. Maybe you have an SEO business, I don't care. And this is not just automotive, okay? You might have a consulting business. You might have this dream of starting a business. Well, I'm going to spotlight one person, just like Ken even made my graphic for me. I'm like Vanna White, like, hey. But every Wednesday, we're going to spotlight one of you. Okay. And you're going to have 10 minutes and you're going to tell us what you do. You're going to tell us why you do it. You're going to tell us what kind of offer you're going to make the tribe. You're going to tell us what kind of referral fee you'll give to the tribe. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, having 2,576 people selling your product, right? That's powerful. So I want you to be thinking about that. Now, you better get your applications in because I bet you I got people right now filling in applications. And I'm going to try to mix it up on industries. Let's just say that you're out there and you're selling cars, but you're willing to ship a car. Go ahead and apply. I want you to tell your story. Let's say you're in real estate. Well, maybe you can go out there and we can talk about your real estate business, and people in the tribe have friends who live in your state or live in your city. I don't know. And if it gets to the point where we need to do it 2 days a week, I'll do it 2 days a week. But that's what I want to do. That was my dream for this tribe in the first place, was to get people together, build community, but to start doing business with each other. I know that there are people on this right now that I should be doing business with because I outsource so much stuff. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. How many checks we write a month for all the projects I've got going, right? And so what is it? Why do we spend so much time on social media? Why do we create all these memes? Hey, have a great day. Hey, blah, blah, blah. Well, that's great. I do them too. But don't you, at the end of the day, want people to do business with you? Don't you want to be unapologetically fierce in 2019? Well, if we're going to be fierce in 2019, we got to get down to business. And we all have this great relationship when we talk to each other every morning. And I love that. And I love you guys for showing up. But gosh darn it, let's monetize it. Let's monetize it. I want to support you. I want to be able to make strategic introductions because that's my superpower. I want you to be able to start talking to each other. I want you to start connecting with each other. Okay. And like I said, so then on Fridays, when I put out my email, your business will go out in my email. There'll be another post on big sellers. We're putting together the whole package right now, but it'll be a big business spotlight to a lot of people. I know you're thinking, what is she charging for this? I'm not yet. I'm not. So, I want to see what it does, but I think it'll be huge. I know that there's people who belong to the Big Sellers Mastermind group that should be doing business with each other because at the end of the day, we are fundamentally aligned in our business practices. We believe in the power of fierce. We believe in the pack to be fearless, to take initiative, to have enthusiasm, to be relentless, to crush approval addiction, and to execute. That's who we are. That's why we wake up in the morning. Then, it gets better. On Fridays, I'm going to bring on somebody, a business expert, a true business expert. And my first one is this Friday. And he's become a very, very good friend of mine. And I actually had him send me yesterday his bio. And I want to read it to you. So he is my good friend, John Hamlin, and he is the CEO of Hamlin and Associates. So they are a digital direct mail company in the automotive industry and political arena. But this is the power of John Hamlin. He just hired the former president of Rolls-Royce. Yeah, the former president of Rolls-Royce to be the president of his company. John is one of the most wonderful people. I've gotten to know him very well. But I love what he says. He says, John Hamlin was born December 11th in 61 in Illinois, grew up in the States. He dropped out of school in the 8th grade. He became a street kid in and out of institutions until age 18. He sold cars starting at 18. He was fired for lack of production. Anyways, today he's a multi-millionaire. He has donated over $1 million. He's unbelievable. He's got his own private jet. But he's the most amazing person. 8th grade dropout, survived on the streets. He's fierce. He went from idea to impact. You guys hear me talk about it all the time. And so every Friday, now I'm going to bring on a business expert. Don't all of us want to know how John Hamlin went from living on the streets, in and out of institutions, to running a being a multi-millionaire, donating over $1 million to charity, and being just the kind of guy he is, how he survived, and how he went from idea to impact, and the impact that he's making in the world today. I love John Hamlin. That's going to be on Friday. So anyways, that was my big news. I hope you guys are out and you're applying right now under lisacopeland.com spotlight. I want you to be thinking about the big sell mastermind that we're going to be doing in January 11th through 14th. Emails are going to go out for that to give you all the details. I'm only going to accept 12 people. And I'm so honored that you guys join me in the mornings, but gosh darn it, we need to start monetizing this group. And it doesn't need to just be monetized for Lisa. It needs to be that we're doing business with each other, that we are supporting each other's businesses. And even if, we don't let's just say I don't need your product or service, I probably know somebody I can refer you to. But that has to go all the way around, right? That's what a referral circle does. That, to me, that excites me. And when I finally had good phone reception, when I called Ken Walsh yesterday, and I'm like, Ken, he's like, oh my God, I love it. And you guys saw me kind of put it out on Big Sellers about having, versus baby showers, have business showers. This is a business shower. This is a business shower. And I will commit to you guys, if I get 50 applications or 25, I will do 2 of these a week and try to get these knocked out for you guys. I might do more. Who knows? I want everyone in Big Sellers doing business. I want you to invite people into our group. See, our group is different. We're not a smack talking group. We are a group of business professionals that are fierce, and we are serious about monetizing our expertise, and we're serious about making money. We're serious about impacting the world. Because the more money you make, the more money you can give. And that's going to be the message that John Hamlin is going to give us on Friday. You will love him. Like I said, he's become a very good friend and colleague of mine. I'm actually doing quite a bit of business with him right now. So anyways, guys, as always, I'm a respecter of time. I did not get to call all of you out. But, oh, by the way, Cyber Monday special I've got going on lisacopeland.com /shop. 25% off of everything, including my coaching package. So check that out. The books, the Fierce t-shirts, everything. So today and tomorrow we're going to have that sale, but I'm also doing it on my coaching package. So, hey, I'm making an ask, right? And anyways, so I love you guys. Thank you so much. Oh, and someone just said my makeup looks gorgeous. You know why? I wanted to get up and look good for you guys today. I've missed you and I love you guys. I can't tell you how much I value you. I value your support. I value your friendship. I will see you tomorrow morning. I'm pumped. I'm so excited because we're going to be a group of people that do business with each other, and we're going to refer each other to other people. And in 2019, at some point, we're all going to end up down in Cancun at Club Med, where I just came back from. Most amazing experience. We're out of time. I can't even go there today. And it's going to be because we all sent business around to each other. Okay. And I want you to offline connect with people. I want to challenge you to do that. It's going to be a good year. 2019 is going to be phenomenal. And anyways, okay, I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow morning at 6:45 a.m. Share this show. Share it, share it, share it. Like it, like it, like it. And anyways, apply. LisaCopeland.com/spotlight. Or, and of course, if you have got to have some fierce attire, Lisa Copeland /shop. All right, I love you guys. Bye-bye.